you're about to see. It actually happened. Just take it from me. But there's more to the story than what's on the page. We opened in Sneedville, a city, they say, that was plastic and fake, and they liked it that way. A town without nature, not one living tree. So what happened to them? Let me set the stage. And soon we'll see.
Oh, hi. Oh, hey, Sid. Audrey, hi. Did your ball land in my backyard again? What? No, model airplane this time. Hey, do you want to come see something cool? Come on. Whoa! Did you hate this? Do you like it? Are you kidding? This is amazing. What is that? Those are trees. Real ones. They used to grow all around here. And people used to say that the touch of their touch was softer than anything. Even silk. And they smelled like butterfly milk. Whoa. What does that even mean? I know, right? What I want more than anything in this whole world is to see a real living tree growing in my backyard. So, if, say, I'm just thinking out loud here, if a guy somehow got you one, I'd probably just marry him on the spot. I think that sounds crazy. Does that sound crazy? No, not crazy. Not crazy at all. Anyways, Audrey, I better get back home to Gran and Mum. Do you mind if I use the exit out of your backyard so I can grab my plane? That's okay. I'll come see you up.
We're grateful and happy. Isn't that all we need? slow and sour when it blows.
And no birds ever sing excepting old crows.
It's the street of the lifted Lorax.
And deep into the grizzled grass, some people say,
If you look deep enough, you can still see today,
where the Lorax once stood, as long as he could.
until somebody lifted the Lorax away.
But you won't see the once-er. Don't knock on his door, because he lurks in his lurkum on top of the store.
He lurks in his lurkum, cold under his roof. He makes all his clothes out of myth, muffled move.
And on special dank midnights in November, he peeps out of the shutters and speaks and tells how the Lorax was lifted away.
He'll tell you perhaps if you're willing to pay.
Hello, Mr. Onslip? What was the Lorax? And why was it there? And why was it lifted and taken somewhere?
Who are you? Who are you and what are you doing here?
I'm 10. Are you the Onslip?
Didn't you read my singular sign? No one is supposed to come here. Go and leave me alone.
Listen! People say that if someone brings you this special stuff that you'll tell them about trees?
No. Trees?
Yeah, real ones. You know, that grow out of the ground. Hello?
Sorry, I didn't think anyone still cared about trees. Do you want to know about trees? What happened to them? Why they're all gone? It's because of me.
Wait,
What? It's because of me and my invention. The need was a marvelous product that could do the job of 1,000.
okay. Sounds a bit ridiculous, but I mean, it's cool.
You're right. It was cool. It all started a long time ago.
Can we start not so long ago, maybe?
Do you want a tree? Yes. And it all started a long time ago. It was a young man. I had nothing in the world save for a rational sense of optimism. I was searching for the clouds, looking for the perfect material to make my home. But I had no such luck. Until one day, I found paradise. Whoa! It's the most beautiful city.
This is the place. These chocolate trees are just what I need. Gotta chop one down and make my need. Man, would you look at the tops on the top of those trees? Never seen such trees as these. These trees. Mile after mile in the fresh morning breeze. It's like all my life I've been searching for trees such as these. And the touch of their tufts is much softer than silk. And they have the fresh smell of fresh butterfly milk. What is that comfortable sound coming from the rippleless pond? Why is cute little hummingfish humming while splashing around? Oh my God! Look over there! Look over there! Under those trees! Never seen such creatures as these. Look at them, frisking about in their little brown suits, eating so many of those purple tree fruits. Gosh, this songs have made a great leaping of joy in my heart. I know just what I'll do. I'll unload my cart, build a small shop, and I'll set up the one thing that everyone will be talking about. Indeed, the ones that he built and built and built till he came to a stop.
Then the Onslip carried an axe from his new little shop.
And then he picked out a tree with a beautiful top, and then he chopped down the tree with just speedy speed, he took the stuffed up and knitted a need. And then all of a sudden we heard a gazump.
What was that sound?
We looked, something popped out of the stump. The stump of the tree had chopped down. Describe him.
Describe him? That's hard. Well, he was shortish and oddish, and he was fattish and mossy, and he spoke with a voice that was sharpish and bossy.
Mister, I am the Lorax. I speak for the trees, but the trees have no tongues. And I'm asking you, sir, at the top of my lungs, what's that thing, that horrible thing you made out of my truffula tree?
Look, Lorax, there's no cause for alarm. Just chop one tree. I'm doing no harm. In fact, I'm being quite useful. This thing's called a need.
A need?
It's a fine little kind of something that all people need. It's a shirt, it's a sock, it's a glove, and it's a hat. But it has many uses. It's far beyond that.
Sir, you are crazy with greed. Why, there is no one on earth who would buy that bull need.
Excuse me, I couldn't help but notice what that strange and interesting thing is up in your window. What is it?
Why, this thing's called a need. Fine by me.
The Lord, did he even come back?
Funny you mention that. The Lorax did come back once more. He knocked right on my new office door.
What? I am the Lorax, and I speak for the trees, but I'm also in charge of the brown barbaloots, who played in the shade in their barbaloot suits, and happily lived eating truffula fruits.
My baby's hungry, sir. Can't you tell? My tummy hurts and it feels too well. The crummies in his tummy won't go away. It's because there's no food around for us to stay. We're going to have to find a new town. I hope a new home is a fun place to play.
I just hope our new home is a place we can stay.
They loved living here, didn't you, friends?
Yes.
Now, thanks to you hacking my trees to the ground, there's not enough truffula fruit to go around, and my poor barbaloots are getting all the crummies because they have no food in their tummies.
Wow. See a point. I do see a point. Well, wow, what's this got to do with me? You know, I'm a very busy person making lots of money, you see.
They cannot live here, so I'm sending them off. Go off, friends, to the great unknown. I hope you find a brand new home.
Doing what comes naturally. How bad can I be? I'm just following my destiny. How bad can I be? I'm just doing what comes naturally. How bad can I be? How bad can I possibly be?
man named the Whistler?
I believe he's over there, fixing some pipes.
Whistler! You're making such smogulous smoke! My poor swami swans. Why, they can't sing a note. No one can sing who has smog in his throat.
My throat hurts so bad, I just can't seem to bear it.
Swallowing hurts, and my cough. Can you hear it?
That smogulous smoke, I can't stand to be near it.
Ah! My voice is no better than an old crow. We'll have to fly off, but where will we go?
A new place, come far and come near.
And so, please pardon my cough. They cannot live here, so I'm sending them off too. Where will they go? I don't hopefully know. They may fly for a month or a year to escape the smog you've smogged up around here.
Please, Lorax, I really must.
And once more, let me say a few words about glubbity glop. Your machinery chugs on day and night without stop making glubbity glop and schlobbity slop. And what do you do with this leftover goo? I'll show you, you dirty old Whistler. I'll show you!
I don't want to come.
Okay?
My fins are so sticky, my gills are gum sharp, our crystal clear lakes are horrible mud. But where shall we go? I don't rightfully know. This glubbity glub is a gross glubbity glue, and the shoppity shoe smells like an old shoe.
You're glubbing the pond with a humming fish hum. No more can they hum, for their gills are all gummed.
Listen, Lorax, all you do is yap, yap, yap and say bad, bad, bad. Well, I have my rights, sir, and I'm telling you, I intend on doing just what I want to do. And that involves turning more chocolates into knees, which everyone needs.
Where will they go? I don't know. Oh, their future is dreary. They'll walk on their fins and get woefully weary, in search of some water that isn't so smeary.
No, that's enough of you. Go. That's not go.
And at that very moment, we heard a loud whack. From outside the field came a snickering smack of an axe. And then we heard a tree fall.
The very last truffler tree of them all. Oh, woe is me. The very last lonely truffler tree. How in the world did this all come to be? Can someone please kindly explain to me? I remember when we were all so happy. Farewell, goodbye, adios amigos, c'est la vie.
No more trees, no more things, no more work to be done. So my family, everyone, will wave me goodbye. They jumped in my cars and drove away under the smoke-smugged stars. And all that was left, beneath the bad-smelling sky, was my big empty factory, the Lorax, and I. Unless someone like you, who cares a whole awful lot, nothing is going to get better. It's not. So here,
Thanks. What is it?
a truffula seed, the last one of all. You're in charge of the last of the truffula seeds. And truffula trees are what everyone needs. Plant a new truffula. Treat it with care. Give it clean water and feed it fresh air. Plant a forest. Protect it from axes that happen. Then the Lorax and all of his friends might come back.
Unless someone like me cares a whole awful lot, nothing is going to get better. It's not.
What do you think you're doing, kid?
I'm looking for a place to plant a tree. A real one.
Why would we need a tree? Folks, the last thing we need around here is trees. They're filthy, spewing that nasty, sticky sap all over the place. They bring poisonous ants and stinging bees. Ouch! Just think about those kids.
people, and they're only going to get worse, unless